There's a ton of data that's being shown to us right now. Would you call it like the basics? Everything that's being thrown at us right now. So all the data and all the information that we can learn from. Yo, what's up? What's going on? So we're gonna talk about Father's Day niche research, basically. So you would think it'd be too late because, you know, what I always recommend is to like designing like 90 days out. But there's a ton of data that Amazon's giving us right now because that niche, the Father's Day niche, right? Just in general, people are searching for Father's Day gifts. There's a ton of data that's being shown to us right now that sometimes we don't look at because we're so focused on, oh, I have 100 sales for the day, 50 sales for the day. I made my first sale for today, and forget to look at, would you call it like the basics? Everything that's being thrown at us right now. So all the data and all the information that we can learn from. Right? So basically the point of this video is to see what niches are up and coming and what are popular, okay? Based off of, you know, a father and, you know, a hobby, right? Or a grandfather and a hobby. And what do I mean by that, by hobby? So father and playing dominoes, father and skateboarding, grandpa and barbecuing, stuff like that, right? So if any of these niches relate to a father or a grandfather or a great-great-grandfather, there's an opportunity for you to make a sale, okay? So let's dive in and see what we can find. And let me show you exactly what I'm talking about and how we can leverage the keyword Father's Day to find more niche ideas for you. And if you get any value out of this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. All right, guys. So I came over here to google.com and typed in Father's Day shirt ideas. All right. Now, Google's going to share a ton of information for you over here, right? And you can see right here with keywords everywhere, it's going to give you some Father's Day shirt ideas for grandpa, right? Father's Day shirt ideas for family. You see like this right here is like someone typing this into the search bar, okay, looking for a Father's Day shirt ideas for grandpa. They want to buy something for that person, for that individual, okay? Father's Day shirt ideas in Spanish. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. All right, now you see you're getting into different languages. So think about it. Think about it. There's so many ways that you can approach this niche. But not only that, when I think of Father's Day gifts, okay, just because the keywords there, this is like an evergreen niche, right? These are products that are selling, or shirt designs that are selling all year round, okay? So think about it. It can be anything, any type of hobby for a father, what they like, and this can even be purchased on their birthday, right? So think about it that way, even for Christmas or for any holiday, or just because, right? So it's an evergreen niche. Basically, it's more of a product that's selling, or a design that's selling all year round. Okay, it doesn't matter. But for Father's Day, it's a big spike in it because everyone is purchasing a gift for their father, okay, or grandfather or great grandfather. Okay, so we're looking at this and we're seeing that the keywords and seeing the information that's being provided to us, right? And you don't have to just do research. There's several different ways you can do research, right? It doesn't have to be on Google. It doesn't have to be on Amazon. It can be on Etsy, right? And it's telling you a lot of information here, right? Funny Father's Day shirt ideas. Okay, now it's like, you know, people are looking for funny sayings on the shirts, right? So think about it that way. All this information that's being thrown at us, and then you can come over here to images, right? And see what's going on. And the idea behind this video, guys, is for you not to copy, but just give you inspiration to help you understand, okay, where this is going. Okay, who are buying these? You know what I mean? Who's buying this, right? And what sayings are doing really well, and you can see how simple sells. This is simple designs sell, right? And then of course, like if you can go a little bit further with illustrations and stuff like that. That will help create less competition for yourself too as well. But some of the stuff is the niche, you know, there's other things that you can do. So there's going to be, like I told you before in the beginning, there's hobbies, right? You can see that people are like, there's still a father barbecuing with the shirt on, right? There's the mock-up obviously, but they like to do, what does your father like to do, right? Think about it that way. Or if you see other fathers out there, right? What do they like to do? Look on your social media feed. You're going to see a ton of stuff, people sharing information on there, what they like, okay? And if you see them, you know, they may like to play baseball. They may like to play football. There's a ton of stuff that fathers like to do, okay? Fishing, right? Fishing is a big thing. You can see it pops up here. And you're going to see as we type in stuff, you're going to see other related keywords, or they're giving you ideas in the niche, right? So you can do research over here. Now, what I'm going to use is I'm going to come over here to Amazon.com. I just typed in the keyword Father's Day, right? Just press space. You're going to see gifts. And now this right here is the AMZ suggestion expander. This is going to give you a ton of ideas. Okay. You're going to see the different, so shirt pops up. You're going to say Father's Day mug, right? So coffee mugs, right? That's popping up, right? Father's Day with son, Father's Day with baby, kids names, okay, daughter with 2 daughters with top. So now you're getting it like Father's Day and son shirts. Okay. Father's Day and birthday gift. Maybe their birthday, now matching shirts for the son, right? But maybe their birthday is on Father's Day, right? So you're seeing it's giving us a ton of information right here. Now this is your job, right, to understand what's going on. Father's Day for stepdad, for boyfriend, for uncle, for like, see how what we're getting at with this? So there's a ton. Father's Day for dog dad. There's a ton of like information and keywords that it's throwing at us. So if you do one search, boom, it's gonna pop up, right? But this right here, like I told you, this tool is really cool. It's a Chrome extension. It's free. I'll put that down below in the description. But what we're gonna do, let's say the product that we're going for. Let's say we're designing for a t-shirt, right? Shirt, Father's Day shirt. So we're gonna click that. Okay. And now it's going to, you can see some people running some ads over here, right? They're trying to rank and get ahead of everyone over here. Got some good BSRs. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna use this cool little tool. We're gonna do the X-Ray Amazon product research. So that's with Helium 10 Chrome extension. Okay. And it's going to gather all the data, right? And I want to see the top BSR over here that is related to what I'm looking for. Okay. World's best farter. My favorite people call me Papa. These are, you can see right here. Okay. These are not, they're like FBA or merchant fulfilled. Let's look for a, you're going to look at that Star Wars. You're going to see Star Wars up here. That's pretty cool. And also, too, obviously you can't design for Star Wars unless you have the rights. But that doesn't mean you can't get inspiration for them and seeing how they're actually doing their design and what they're doing, right? And what's working for them, right? And you can apply it to your niche, too. Something to think about, okay? Don't think just because it's Star Wars that it can't give you inspiration and help you with your design that you're creating, right? So very important that you understand that, okay? Let's go down. This one's popping up right here. Okay, this is a Merch by Amazon shirt. Okay, it's 317 ratings, 3K BSR. Let's check this bad boy out. The Productor too. I have the Productor right here. That's another free tool that you can use, but you can see all the keywords that are popping up, the long tail keywords that are popping up. Okay, what I like to do is look at this BSR chart right here. Okay, you can just see when it's April, like in April, you can see it just starts crushing. Okay, so that means this is a basic, almost like a text-based, almost there. It has a little, this little bar thing right here, a little square thing right here, rectangular thing. It's but mostly font, text-based design, right? What I like to do, okay, and you guys see me use this over and over in my videos. You can definitely use this. Like if you click on these keywords right here, you're gonna see that it'll pop up other, it'll pop up the long tail keywords. It'll show this in the search bar. Let me show you an example real fast. Search bar, boom. You can see that's popping up number 1 right here. And you can see other designs popping up behind it just to give you information. So if just in case like you guys don't want to use none of these paid tools, you can see the results 339. You can use stuff like this. And then you can use the AMC suggestion, but you have to go back and forth into the search bar. Of course, it takes a little bit of work. But as you start to grow your business on Merch by Amazon or just on Amazon in general, always recommend to invest into certain tools because it will save you time. Time is money, and it will help you look at the analytics a little bit easier on your brain, and you're not going back and forth. But as you start to grow, always invest in the tools. So what we did was Celebro, a reverse Asin lookup, right? So it's basically going to show this shirt, bought with this shirt, bought with this shirt, bought with this shirt. So as we come into here, you're going to see like this shirt's ranking number 1, number 2, like it's ranking a lot for a lot of things, right? And you're going to see dad shirts for men. Look at that. the search volume is crazy compared to all these, but dad shirts, you can see this amount of search volume that it's getting with these long tail keywords. Okay, these are keywords that customers are searching for in the search bar on Amazon, and basically the people are looking for this. Okay, they obviously want to buy a shirt, right? Dad bod shirt, right? Their customers typing that in, and then they see this shirt, they like it, they buy it, and boom, and then it's starting to rank into the algorithm. Okay, so obviously you can see that it's converting over and over and over and over and over, and you can see like it's showing the search volume trend. You can see that it's going crazy right now, and it's an uptick because of Father's Day. That's going to happen pretty soon, right? And if you don't know when Father's Day is, you can just come over here. When is Father's Day? And you can see it's popped right there. Okay, and obviously it would tell you June 20th. Okay, so don't forget, Google's going to be your best friend, going back and forth and doing this, boom, boom, boom. But we're looking at all this data. So the customer is typing this in, and when they're typing this in, hopefully the shirt pops up, and obviously it doesn't pop up. It's right there. There it is. The algorithm is weird. You're going to see like this type of stuff, what's going on. Sponsored ad, is that a sponsored ad too? No, but is that so in the number one? Yeah, but the algorithm kind of rotates a lot of stuff out. So you're going to see that it's basically, it rotated this to like number 2, I believe it is, because these 4 are sponsored ads. Yep. So I rotated to number 2, but it's switching it back and forth. But the thing is you're looking at these keywords and you're getting data, right? One of the cool things that I like to do, okay, you probably hear me talk about this a lot, but just because it has so much data, so much analytics in the algorithm, it's kind of just rotating it in and out, right? And you can leverage new shirts or hot shirts that are making a ton of sales with the low BSR. You can leverage that to see what like search phrases are popping up for this shirt, right? And you can find other products that have a demand or have a search volume. As you can see stickers, right? You can see team hat. Okay, people want this on a hat. Okay, we'll put it at 200. Let's put it a little bit higher. Let's do 500. Basically what it's saying, what we're doing right here is when we click on this, we were looking for something with the competing products. We don't want a lot of competing products. It says 278, and then you search for that. It has 302, right? And obviously throughout the day of it checking, it'll go up based on, how many people are designing for that niche. But the idea is to, when you come in here, okay, we might not find one in this video, but the idea is to come in here and find search phrases that give you ideas for the niche or something that people don't have a design for. And this is how you find these low competition niches, and sometimes they don't have a design for that phrase, and that's how you come into newer niches with very little competition, and you create a design that someone's searching for but no one has it on there, and then you give it to the customer. What happens? You're already ranking number 1, right? And you put that at the beginning of your title and your listing, right? And then you start to rank for that. You're already ranking number 1, but then when you make a sale, you just boom, take over. You're ranking number 1 regardless, and that's how you find a lot of the newer niches that I dive into. That's how I create top selling designs in those niches, right? But of course, it takes a little bit of research and understanding what's going on. But as you can see how powerful this tool is, because it just filtered out a lot of the pages in it. We filtered it by, the BSRs, and you can see how it's doing that for us, right? Because then at that point, it just gives us a ton of information, a ton of data to help us figure out what these customers are searching for and what they want, right? And you can see like the demand, like people are making best dad ever, and the customers want these type of designs, and there's a demand for this niche, a cat dad that popped up, right? A datasaurus, right? You're seeing a lot of this stuff. Diesel dad, right? So stuff like that right there, for example, okay? Diesel dad, for example, that is an evergreen niche, okay? It's going to sell just because it's Father's Day, right? Obviously there's uptick in sales, but throughout the whole year, this design is going to make sales. It is, okay? And then once you understand that, you're just like, okay, what can I apply to my niche, right? Let's say you're in the monkey niche, or you're in the donkey niche. Donkey dad, monkey dad, right? Monkey or whatever it is, monkey grandpa, right? And at that point, it's just a rinse and repeat process, and you understanding it, okay? But obviously, it seems like the number 1 design for Father's Day is going to be this one for merch by Amazon because of the volume and what it's doing. And obviously, if you come over here and you see the search, come over here, the search phrase, you're going to see other shirts, right, that are doing what that's saying on it, that are doing pretty well too as well. 14K, 3K, 50K, 29K. All right, let's go down a little bit more. 110, 66, 23. So yeah, so that's that saying right there is pretty much the #1 saying, and they even have it on a tank top and it's crushing it. Then it looks like it's going to be the #1 saying for Father's Day, right? And that's really, really cool to see that. And it's a rinse and repeat process, like I said, after that. And you just dive in, read the analytics, read the data. Look at, you even put it in like the, do like this was black, to make sure the black version of the font and stuff and the text, right, to make it look good on a white shirt. It's crushing it too as well. Right, it's a totally different design, but you get the idea. Okay, so if it looks good on a black shirt, you want to make sure it looks good on a, if you can just do a simple color change and it makes it look good on a white shirt, it will do some damage too as well. But you can see how powerful this is. Exactly what I showed you. It's a rinse and repeat. You can do this for Mother's Day. You can do it for the next holiday coming up, and you can see exactly what's going to be the #1 top selling design for that holiday. Okay, make sure you guys check out my other video over here. If you got any value out of this, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comment down below. All aboard.